This is NBR Today. In the lead up to Waitangi Day, the government has announced a spending spree for Maori Land development, with grants of $224 million to be made available, predominantly for fostering Maori economic development. The single biggest investment from the Provincial Growth Fund is an allocation of $100 million to help develop Maori-owned land, an investment that Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says will enable Maori landowners to move towards more higher-value land uses. National Party leader Simon Bridges has criticised the investment, although hasn't said a future National-led government would scrap it. National's Paul Goldsmith says, quote, "We should be wary of the Growth Fund becoming the banker of last resort for general business or Maori landowners." Whenua Māori struggles to get access to capital because banks are reluctant to lend for development which is in multiple ownership. The liquidators of troubled construction firm Orange H say a total of $93.7 million in claims have now been lodged by 249 unsecured creditors. In the latest six-monthly report, BDO liquidators say unsecured claims totaling $48 million have been lodged in relation to Orange H Group, $21 million received by H Construction North Island, and nearly $25 million by H Construction South Island. The companies are part of a large group of entities, with Orange H Group the group holding company. A receiver's report released last month revealed secured lenders to the group are owed $175 million. The Opportunities Party is urging the government to be bold on a capital gains tax and include all assets, even the family home. TOP's leader, Jeff Simmons, made the comments as the government begins considering the Working Tax Group's final report. Mr Simmons, who relaunched TOP late last year, says he's sceptical that a comprehensive tax that excludes the family home will make any difference to runaway house prices.
I mean, you can either, increase the tax on the family home almost like a rate, or you can reduce the taxes that go on other forms of capital, such as, retirement incomes. And that just reduces that distortion to put all of your money into housing. That's New Zealand's big problem here. We stick all of our money into housing. We wonder why inequality rises. We wonder why our businesses perform so poorly because we invest in our businesses so little. And our tax system is at the root of that.
Further delay is clouding the future of stricken insurance group CBL Corporation as a High Court hearing on its potential liquidation has been pushed out to May at the earliest. CBL Corp has been in the hands of administrators for a year, and the company is effectively out of business after the liquidation of its main subsidiary and the sale of operating assets. Whether any value remains for shareholders, whose holdings were valued at $747 million before a trading halt was imposed last February, is doubtful. At a brief High Court hearing this morning, Justice Patricia Courtney said the adjournment today will be final. A watershed meeting, where creditors formally vote on whether to accept a deed of company arrangement, is currently scheduled for no later than February the 15th. Wellington-based animation studio Pukeko Pictures' preschool series Cadets has been greenlit for a second season of 52 episodes following its recent launch on CCTV in China. In addition, Pukeko Pictures' co-production partner on the series, Hengjin Shambhala Kids, has been confirmed as the toy partner for the Chinese market, where a licensing program is being rolled out. Pukeko Pictures co-owner Sir Richard Taylor says Cadets is building considerable momentum across China, with the licensing and merchandising plan in full swing, doubling the number of available episodes and rolling out the show to new territories. The Wellington-based animation studio was created 10 years ago as a partnership between Weta Workshop co-founders Sir Richard Taylor and Tanya Roger and author Martin Bainton, and was one of 25 companies featured in the latest NBR Radar series. To tomorrow. After 2 months of huge volatility, it would take a brave investor to forecast returns. NBR columnist Richard Patterson asks the inevitable question on investor minds: where to from here for global equity markets? So for more on that and other stories, head to our website and enjoy your evening.
To unlock your 2 free articles a week, head to nbr.co.nz.